fucking Valentine's Day. How you doing out there? You got a date? You got a special someone you're going out with? Got a date with GHB. Hanging out with GHB tonight, me and Jeezy. You know what I did this morning? When I got fucking tested for venereal diseases, as one should. The verdict, not guilty. That's how I stay filthy. Yeah, motherfucker. I ain't got nothing, son.
Was there a chance that you had something?
Well, there's always a chance. I don't know if you know this about me. I'm kind of promiscuous, so these are things that you need to get taken care of. And they wouldn't. I wanted to go in. The fucking nurse had to coach me because I'm like, yeah, I just need to get tested. Like, it's been a while. He was like, your insurance doesn't cover that, but if you had a symptom, they would cover that. I'm like, it fucking tingles when I pee. All of a sudden, fucking, there's a burn afterwards. They're like, that's better. We literally had to walk through it like that. Like, I can't just get fucking tested. Which seems fucking... Doesn't that seem kind of fucking dumb?
That is up, but it's not that much money, is it, for that?
It was a $50 copay just to get tested. So imagine what they... You know, imagine them running them tests.
You can always find the free ones, though.
Them free clinics?
That's what I did.
I used to go to the gay one, man. That gay one was the shit. But they closed and then reopened somewhere. That's the one where they always asked me 12 different ways if I was on meth. Because it was so popular. Gay guys just love butt fucking each other in meth. Said it time and time again. Anyway, I don't got anything, which is cool. Ladies, any ladies out there that's sleeping with me, you are good. Congratulations.
You're not out there having unprotected anal sex or anything like that. I've known when I've been exposed, like, well, I should really go to the doctor. But, I mean, you don't have moments like that.
Bro, it's just, I'm just paranoid. I usually have more than one partner, and it's just you want to just make sure you're good. That's all. Hopefully you're having a burn-free Valentine's Day. Now think about it. Was I talking about? I've had some of the worst Valentine's Day. I've had a homie get killed. I'm broken up. We did the vagina to the butt, back to the vagina, and burnt ourselves, which was. And then each one of us thought we were cheating on the other one. That one sucked. That was a shitty one. Turns out you can't go vagina to ass, back to vagina. It's a recipe for disaster. And we're both like, you cheated on me. You cheated on me. That was a shitty Valentine's. One time my date brought her girl because her girl got broken up with. So I just told him to leave. I'm like, I'm not taking your fucking girl out. Yeah, you know it's harsh?
It just sounds harsh.
I don't want to babysit your fucking your girl with a failed relationship on fucking Valentine's Day. Got you fucking candy and goddamn presents, and I want to fuck. I gotta fucking cheer up your depressed ass girl because she's bad at finding men. It's like, you go be with your girl, eat each other out, do whatever the fuck you do, have a pillow fight.
So they showed up and you turned him away?
Yeah. She was like, such and such got broken up with her man. She's going to come. Not even can she come. She's going to come. I said, no, she's not. And you won't either. So I'll see you later. Savvy Davis Jr., bro. That was in my 20s. And you know what? I might do the same shit again. Just go be home by yourself. Think about what got you here. Ruining someone else's Valentine's Day. I wouldn't do that. Oh, someone broke up with me. I'm going to go fucking ruin your Valentine's Day. Oh, you were going to go to Red Lobster? Well, fuck that. We're going to Red Lobster. Nah, man, it's fucking selfish. I'll match your selfishness with my selfishness and fucking chill.
Did you see that woman again? No, that was it.
It was a long, slow death. It happened when I was 20, and I think after I broke my neck, she stopped coming around. So it shows you the caliber of woman she was. So fuck her. Maybe she would have came around if I let her girl stay for Valentine's. You never know. Damn, I've had some shitty Valentine's Day. All the single ones have been pretty good. One time I ate a bunch of Ambien and tried to fucking fell asleep in the pussy. Damn, man, my Valentine's sucked. It was supposed to give you you're supposed to trip out, you know, like if you eat a bunch of Ambien and stay up. So I tried that and tried to fuck. Oh, buddy, swimming through peanut butter. I couldn't. I was like, what are you guys doing for Valentine's? You know what we're going to be doing today? We're finally getting closure with John. Roger in Reading, he wants to complain about insurance.
Yeah, so I live in California, and I recently got my package from Cal Covered, and on there it says that I can't get treated for erectile dysfunction, but I can get treated for gender reassignment. What's your opinion on that?
I don't know, man. I think they don't even treat for. I think you can't even get birth control sometimes. So I don't. What do you want me to do?
Well, you can get birth control, but
can you?
If my dick can't get hard, that's cool. But they can't change my dick. They can change my dick into a pussy for free.
Well, there you go. You got that going for you. I don't know, man. What do I know?
All right.
I see the argument for and against it.
All right.
There's that gender dysphoria shit where yo, if you're that fucking nutty and you really need to chop your fucking dick and put it inside out, fine. They cover Adderall for fucking everybody. So like, you know, we can start picking apart the insurance like a motherfucker. I'm sorry you can't get dick pills, and if it makes you feel better, the fucking it's still like $25 a pill with insurance. So you're better off like going other places and finding cheaper dick pills.
Fair enough.
There you go. So like you're not even saving that much money, and they'll do it where you're only allowed 4 a month or some shit like that.
All right.
So
you make
like,
me feel better.
yeah, you're getting all up. You're getting worked up about the wrong shit. What the fuck do you care if someone wants to be a chick?
All right, fair enough. Happy Valentine's Day, man.
You too, bro. Someone wants to be a chick? What the fuck do I? Go ahead. The fucking insurance will fine. Insurance will pay for it. They pay for all sorts of stupid fucking things. You wouldn't need Viagra if you were a chick. So that's the upside. John, are you ready to take phone calls? This is just going to be the Bash John session.
Great. Yeah, it's fine. I'll answer whatever questions I can. But, yeah, it's fine.
John, other people have been saying, too, that you have been unfairly screening calls to protect yourself from the callers. This is
not
like,
the case.
These are the fucking DMs I've been getting. One, that I'm getting cussed out for the fucking on demand, which is annoying, and two, that you are that you're protecting yourself against callers.
I know what they're talking about.
So you do know what they're talking about.
Well, in terms of, you know, if that wasn't the topic and the guy's like, I'm going to go fuck John. Like, well, can we do that later? Can you call back?
Okay, guys, if you want to cuss out John, just stay on topic. We got to be cussing out John. I can't be talking about something else and you want to fucking cuss out John all of a sudden.
You can, but...
It just derails things. I understand that. I get it. I understand where you're coming from. That being said, if we're not talking about anything,
there's a time and a place,
or we're shitting on John, you're more than welcome to call up. Speaking of which, Big T in Ohio has a question.
What a prick this guy is.
Big T.
It's out of Iowa, but it's cool. Yo, John, question for you, man.
Yeah, what is
Tonight, when you're masturbating, are you going to use lotion or your own fucking tears? You fucking sick motherfucker.
A, I'm not sick, and I use lotion, but rarely. I just do it dry. That's
you go
what I
dry?
do. Yeah, absolutely. For a while, I was.
You got a foreskin, or you just fucking?
No, just dry.
Just regular?
Yeah,
It's like an Indian burn.
Are you using the 3-finger approach? You sick fuck.
Again, I know what you're talking about, and the thought of me sitting there sort of pinching my cock as I come is bizarre to me. I know exactly what you're talking about, and no, I do not do that.
Do you put a latex glove in your left hand and touch your nuts, you sick fucking weirdo?
Maybe. What's wrong with that? I mean, I've not done that, but what? I don't know.
Something to do tonight. You gave him an idea. You're over here cracking jokes. You think you're cracking jokes. You're brainstorming, motherfucker. Fuck.
Fuck
Maybe.
you, John, you and your fucking canoe juice.
Yeah, go to hell, Big T. God, what a miserable
John, I got
wench
twice
you
the
are.
Instagram followers you do, and I'm a fucking parody chin account, you bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yo, this is John's big chin.
Yes, it is.
Bucket.
Big T.
Hey, quit sending your fucking John memes to me. Send them to John's big chin. People are always sending me John memes. I don't want them. Send them to John's big chin.
Yeah, I showed the bartender last night that page, and she was so confused. But I was like, "Wow, that's a lot of hate." Yeah, that's what I got.
It's not
going
hate,
on.
bro. No, that's a lot of hate. You did that to get a free drink. Did she give you a free drink?
She may have.
She did.
Cut one off.
I knew it.
Cut one off.
I knew it. You play the pathetic role so
not
fucking
pathetic.
tough.
It just came up, and I said,
look at what's happening to me. I'm a
shut
victim.
Up. That's not
I'm
what
a
the conversation
victim.
was like.
I'll have a dirty martini. Extra
feel sorry
dirty.
for me?
Yeah. Maybe even Tanqueray this time. Who knows? You got Bombay Sapphire?
Free tequila, whatever I want.
Fucking A.
Yeah, John, you fucking suck, man. Holy shit. You're the
Holy
saddest
shit.
man on radio.
Yeah, you actually sound disappointed, you motherfucker. God, what a...
Yeah, every time I hear your voice, I want to put a gun in my mouth.
Hey, then do it. I'm talking right now. I'll keep talking. Take the gun out.
John,
You literally stopped
at the end
talking.
of the day, you need to give yourself a gun with one bullet, you sad motherfucker.
By the way, I'm not sad. I'm not sad.
You kind of are.
People say that. They do. But it's not. I can assure them I'm not sad.
All right, look, man.
Not well.
Enough of you for now. This is the we've been wanting to get your girlfriend for fucking like a year almost now. She's not coming on, right? She's not coming on, right?
No.
She's not coming on. So, this is your chance to talk to John about his girlfriend. If you have any questions, concerns, John, you gonna answer honestly?
Yes. Whatever seems appropriate.
You did this. You did this to yourself.
I'm not burning this lady down on the air.
888-742-3345, the Valentine's special. John and his lady. The tell-all. Tell-all by the chin. Do not go anywhere. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. This is your chance to talk to John.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
Sherry 45, we are back. All right, John. Here's a story behind John. John was able to fail his way into the show. One of the big parts of him failing his way into the show was his incredible story. There's been no one as corny as him in all of hip-hop. You're on the hip-hop show, right? Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And no one is as... would you be willing to say you're the corniest person in all of rap?
Well, I don't see it that way.
When did you lose your virginity?
26 years old.
You were 26.
Right.
That is opposite of rap.
Yeah.
Kids in my neighborhood were fucking at 11 and 12. You were fucking 15 years late.
I was far, far from that.
That is not very rapperish. You dress like shit.
Not today.
Yeah.
This is not terrible.
Okay. Not rapperish. And you brought up you started talking about your girlfriend, which you had a very interesting relationship with. I thought John worked very hard. Thought he was hardworking because before he was hired, he was always at the office. And it turns out he was always at the office, not because he's a good worker, but because he was afraid to go home.
That's your interpretation of events. That is your position. I happen to view it much differently. I mean, it's not entirely wrong as far as when it comes to sticking around a little later than I needed to on certain days.
He was there all the time. He was here all the time because he was afraid to go home. And then at home was waiting for him. You were paying $1,400. Was it 14? 15?
It was 14 towards the
$1,400 a month to sleep on the couch.
It was a lot.
You dared the listeners to find.
No, I didn't.
You said they couldn't find it.
It
was a sideways dare.
That's how you suggested it.
You tell me what you said. You said they can't find it.
Right. And they did.
That's like, you won't punch me, and then they do.
But I didn't dare anyone. It just seemed
it was a bit of a call out. Do you think that's fair?
I mean, again, it's not completely wrong, but I didn't ask for that. I didn't say, "Hey, this is going to be impossible." It just seemed.
If I don't want somebody to find a loved one, I would not be like, "You can't find such and such on Shade 45," because we have many listeners, many of whom are like hackers and shit. I would not make that statement. Yet you did.
That was misguided.
And then they found her.
Right.
And then she called me up freaking out. She called.
God, that was such a bad
Then
day.
she called the show, and you hung up on her repeatedly.
I did.
And threatened to walk out.
I did. That was so bizarre to me that was happening. Just seemed so. I was so confused by that. But I mean, really not that shocked by it.
You were confused that you used your girl as a fucking character on the show, and then when it was time to fucking introduce her on the show, you freaked out.
She on that particular day, she was calling up with an agenda.
Because you never have an agenda, huh, John?
No, I don't.
I feel like you play this lame cuck, and you play it to the hilt to create this. I think that you think you really run the show. I think that you're passive aggressive.
I've heard that you say that. False. Not true. Passive aggressive. I just find that, again, to be ridiculous.
Sometimes we all have blind spots. I don't even think you know when you're being passive aggressive.
I'm pretty sure that I can sense that when I'm being a dick, but I'm not passive aggressive.
Okay. So now people can ask you about your girlfriend since we can't talk to her. True or false? You slept on the couch the whole time.
The whole time? No.
You said you slept on the couch. You said you spent $1,400 a month to sleep on the couch.
Towards the end of that whole episode, I was on the couch. It depends on the week.
You slept with her.
On certain days, yeah.
But you wouldn't sleep with her. But you didn't.
There was not a lot of sex.
You didn't have sex with her. She told me that she woke up to you jerking off next to her on occasion.
On occasion, I would be surprised if she was actually awake. But that, yes, I masturbated next to her more than yes.
You got some pussy in bed and you opted to masturbate.
It's fucking like 4 o'clock in the morning, so I was just taking care of it. I don't know. I just needed to make it happen.
I used to think John was very successful because he drove an Audi. That was not your Audi. That was her Audi.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
how could I possibly afford an Audi?
Who the fuck knows? I thought you were successful. I was wrong. And the reason why you're paying all that money is because you wrecked her Audi.
That is not true.
That's what she says.
No, that's. I'm aware of her.
Was there an accident? Were you in the car?
I tagged a pole and I took out one of the taillights.
So you fucked up her Audi.
Man, get those fixed. That's expensive. Let me tell you, those Audis.
How much? Yeah. So you fucked up her Audi.
Yeah, but
how is that not? How did I make the wrong statement, John? You would borrow her car over and over again, then you fucked up her Audi, and now you got to pay for it.
But I covered that very easily over time. It was just the other stuff at the earlier part where she was paying a good portion of the rent, and then so I was in the hole for that.
Okay.
That was the larger number. So I felt obligated to do that.
Matthew in South Carolina wants to stick up for you. Matthew.
I doubt that.
Yo.
Go ahead, man.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
This is who's got your back. This guy.
Oh.
Hey, how are you?
Wow.
Matthew, come on. Help me out here. What?
What you need? Actually, John, I kind of had an epiphany when Mr. Rude Jude was explaining some of this stuff. I had your back at first, but now I'm kind of turning.
Fuck
he was explaining some of this stuff, and it's sad, man.
It's not sad.
I think that you are just playing nice, and I thought you were a nice guy, but I'm going with Rude Jude now, and because he knows he's a dick, and he acts like a dick, and everybody's okay with it.
So
own your shit.
In the last 3 minutes,
just own your shit.
In the last 3 minutes, you turned on me.
I've been here for 3 minutes, literally, and he just explained my whole life in front of me.
Yeah, when I fucking really start explaining when I really start explaining, I don't sound like I'm being unfair. It sounds like John is being a dick.
Like it's an Audi and masturbating in bed in front of your girl. I mean,
not in front of. No, she was there. I don't view that as a huge offense.
John, why isn't she on? You were talking shit about me. You would go home and talk shit about me.
It's because he couldn't get out of the office with his chin.
That is complete.
You would go home and talk shit about me. And you're afraid that she's going to expose you.
The idea, no. I mean, there were certain.
I would have talked shit about me if I was you.
Well, of course I did.
So you did. What did you say?
I don't know.
What did you say, John?
If I had to guess, he was probably, God, what an asshole. Along those lines. I mean, is that hard to believe that I would probably say that? Is that hard to believe?
It's just really vague.
I know, very vague.
Well, I didn't get that specific. I mean, it was.
No, I don't believe you get a couple drinks in you at the crib. I'm sure you went off.
There were probably a couple nights.
Fuck him. Fuck him. He needs me. It's my show. It's my show.
The idea that I would say that is...
He's nothing without me.
Oh, yeah.
John 45.
It's like you were there. No, I probably
Josh
got
in Nashville.
A little heated.
What up?
Go ahead, man.
All right, I've come to a small conclusion. I'm trying to decide which one it is. I need John's help. Either his fucking girlfriend's like fucking retarded, like got something medically wrong with her, like Down syndrome or something, or she was like in a fucking house fire and she's disfigured, That's the only reason. It's one of those two reasons. The
Right,
reason
okay.
she would have to be
Yeah.
with
Yeah, because
somebody like him.
Of course, she's horribly damaged, and so she's settling for a loser like me.
I'm gonna stick up for you, John. She's you. To me, you were punching out of your weight class. She looked better looking than you.
That may be true.
There
Okay.
you go.
I mean, I was a little surprised by the phone call to you. That still stuck with me as a very strange thing to do. But beyond that, no, she's fine.
Jay in Cincinnati.
But is she damaged? No, fuck you, man.
Jay,
Yeah.
go ahead, bro.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Does your girlfriend fuck you in the ass with a dildo? Because every time I listen to this show, you get treated like a straight bitch.
Okay. No, she did not fuck me in the ass with a dildo. That never came up. That's not something I would ever contemplate. One lady stuck a finger in my ass once. I didn't really care for that. And
Well,
so if that ever
she must be a fucking she tranny or something, because you got to be taking a 12-inch dick up the ass or something. You let everybody just talk to you like you a bitch. Motherfucker, grow some balls.
I've got plenty of balls, and that is not a problem. And when it comes to like me, getting fucked with women, it's just not accurate. I maintain that the women who've been with me, it's a normal relationship, sort of,
Well,
at least initially.
Sounds like a normal homo tranny relationship to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you won't fucking bring your girlfriend on the show. Ain't nobody heard her. Jude, have you even seen her? Is she really a female?
Yeah, they
or
found.
She just one of these motherfucking cross-dressing ass bitches.
No, she's a chick. I spoke to her on the phone. She was very upset. She said that John.
I couldn't believe she did that.
I think you're more like a pimp. Like that's what I think. That's what y'all don't understand. Like I think John is running pimp game. Like he holds out on the dick. He uses her for things. He was driving her car. Like that's
Right,
like some pimp type shit. If you ask me.
But slow down. The idea that I took advantage of this person is ridiculous. That is just not the case. If, in fact, towards the end, I was paying this huge amount of money to sort of settle up
Man,
with
your
her.
voice is annoying.
I can't help that.
Yeah, just try to. Man, what a fucking just an annoying voice.
Hey, that's what I got.
Try to I don't know, throw some bass in it or something.
I can't.
Just try it. Just put a little bass in it, because it's fucking annoying. If we're gonna do a whole break with you, you can't be.
So this is my sex voice, I guess?
Yeah,
or,
do your sex voice.
All right, so
do the sex voice.
We're here. No, I mean,
just do it, please, for real.
all right, how you doing?
All right, it's better, man.
Right.
Let's go to Kevin.
When I get excited,
I know, but it's fucking. You're very annoying.
Thanks a lot.
Hello.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, y'all answered my first question. I just want to know why John was threatening to walk out when you had his girl on the phone. Why he didn't just face the music then? Because this really isn't closure.
It's not closure, but this is the closest thing we're going to have to closure. I'm sorry. This is it.
Because,
It's okay.
Because at the time...
John's a...
Yeah? What? Finish your thought,
John,
Dick.
you're a bitch.
Yeah, thanks, Kevin. But when it came to what she was doing on that particular day, she was calling in to start throwing a bunch of other people around. And I
She said you cheated on her?
Yeah, I could see her saying that.
You cheated
That'd
on
have
her.
been a lot better.
No, I
than
did not.
John, you cheated on her.
There's a good chance that some women from my past days were in touch with
John,
me.
you're a fucking pimp. Why did you play like you're like this fucking pathetic loser, but you're like, look, man, you're cheating on her, you're withholding dick, you're taking her car all around. You're on some pimp shit.
It's not as bad as you are painting it.
I'm trying to give you a compliment right now. You sound like a lame the other way. The other way, you're fucking on the couch jerking off by yourself. Like,
there are many levels. Many levels to this.
Jake in Columbus.
Yo, I don't know, man. I'm kind of on the fence about it because John's a hard one to decipher. I don't know. Did you like have her dressed up like Matilda and you played the turnbull or something? You into some freaky chimo shit? I mean, you sound like a chimo. So
what's a chimo?
Your voice. A child molester.
Oh.
Never heard that one. No, I'm not a child molester. And
I know you're not a child molester,
right.
But do you have chimo fantasies? Like,
Did you make her wear pigtails and hold a balloon when you fucked her?
Right.
No.
Did you make her hold a lollipop?
None of that.
Did you make her call her you Dada?
If she had a cheerleader outfit, I wouldn't turn that down.
All right.
But she didn't.
Lamar.
What's up, Jude?
What
Hey,
up? Go ahead, man.
John, God damn it, man. You got losers calling up and shitting on you, man. It's like 2 motherfuckers called up, sound inbred as fuck.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's what pisses me off about you. You know, you just need to stick up for yourself, man.
The one guy that got your back has a cricket phone. You notice that?
There's a few tales of redemption in Hummingbird.
Yeah.
I think it would do you some good to read Hummingbird, man.
You got to read it, bro.
Because you're just sitting here, you know, you got these fucking backwoods sounding motherfuckers calling up. And you're just fucking taking it on that fucking chin, man.
Big chin.
Well,
come on, John.
But the truth is, I can take a punch. But I mean, I can't admit to this idea that I'm a complete loser, and then I leave here and then say, "Oh my God, my life is so fucking terrible." No, it's not.
Bong Crosby.
Oh God damn it.
Yo, what up, John?
Hey, Bong.
So I've been looking forward for a long time to the opportunity to hear your girlfriend Samantha on the radio. Because the only time I ever get to hear her is on her Marilyn Monroe podcast that you produce. So my question is, does she make you dress up like Marilyn Monroe when you fuck her, or does she make you call her Marilyn when you fuck her?
She does a Marilyn Monroe podcast.
That's news to me. No, of course I mixed it. Yeah, it's fine. So
You
what?
do a Marilyn Monroe podcast?
No, I have nothing to do with that. So she likes Marilyn Monroe. What are you going to do?
How many podcasts can one person do on Marilyn Monroe?
You'd be surprised. I was very surprised.
When you jerked off next to her.
Yeah, exactly. We have those fantasies where she dresses up or I dress up like Marilyn Monroe.
It is frustrating when you
like
fail
that.
so hard at this job and then like do other people's podcasts. Like it's just a bit frustrating. We literally had to bring in a new producer because you kept fucking up, and then you're like over here producing a Marilyn Monroe podcast.
Producing's a heavy word for what's going on with
Liz in San Diego.
the big show.
Liz,
Hello?
Go
yeah,
ahead.
Hi.
go ahead, Liz.
John, I just want to tell you, you need to, man the fuck up, grow some balls, stop telling everybody your business, and they won't have so much ammo on you. Not only that, but your voice is fucking horrible. It's like one of those girls that try
Liz,
to talk like this.
your voice is driving me insane, and I've known you for about 20 seconds.
Well,
Excuse
and you
me?
know what? At least you grabbed a little bit of your balls and said something to me, but you need to do that and direct that to everybody else. It's a man.
Liz, again, I'm not this guy who goes
Is there a
home
way
as
we can
complete
change his
cuckold.
voice? Because he sounds
I
so
don't think you're
annoying.
I don't think you're a horrible piece of shit, but I think that you need to start acting like you're not a horrible piece of shit and tell everybody to have respect for you.
John.
Man the fuck up.
All right, look in the reflection right there.
Right.
All right, say I love you to yourself.
I love that guy.
Say I love you, John.
You didn't say that with much confidence
he
at
doesn't
all.
believe
No
it
wonder
at all.
he shits on you.
I mean,
Just say it, John. Look at yourself in the mirror.
I love you.
I don't believe it.
I love myself. I love myself. Fuck anybody else.
Liz, I guarantee you love yourself. I can just hear that in your voice. But
All right, we're gonna end
Yeah,
on.
I do. And nobody steps on me. I guarantee you that. Nobody steps to me.
Nope. She sounds like she will cut a motherfucker.
I know who I am and what I am, and you need to know that about yourself and just carry yourself that way.
Liz, have you
If not,
slashed
you're
some?
gonna be shitted on.
Have you slashed some tires in your life, Liz?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. You don't
I
think?
punch dudes in the face that disrespect me and slash some fucking tires. Nobody disrespects me.
You hear that, John?
That's inspirational.
She sounds like she will.
She probably has.
Fuck your tires up.
Yeah.
Billy, we're gonna end with Billy. This is a positive note. Go ahead, Billy.
John, I think you're thoughtful. You sound thoughtful. I totally understand jerking off next to your girl in bed. You didn't want to wake her up, right?
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, yes, that's the way that I viewed it at the time. I didn't view it as punishment. I just thought, okay, I'm going to jerk off here, and then...
A little more bass in your voice.
I thought I'd just, sit there and take care of that. And,
Why does everyone always pick it on you, John? I don't get it. They're so mean to you. You seem like a nice guy.
See, Billy knows. Oh, not Billy, sorry.
It's Billy.
Okay. Yeah, Billy can sense that. And I view myself that way.
I think you're just like a little quiet, nerdy guy that's just trying to do the right thing in life. That's what you sound like. Or you could be a pimp. You could this could all be an alias, and you could be a pimp.
This is a big act. John is manipulative. He's been able to manipulate his way onto the show, and now we have him,
and now you're
which is
stuck with
fine.
it.
I don't care. I don't care. You're a fucking weirdo. I couldn't ask you. I couldn't have wrote a character as fucking crazy as you. So fucking thanks for coming on. Now he's looking at me with his two crooked eyes.
I honestly don't
Your
think I'm that
wandering eye.
strange. I honestly don't think I'm that strange. I hear that quite a bit. I just don't see it.
We're gonna end with Billy because that's a positive note. Congratulations, John. You're selfish. You're manipulative. You manipulated your way onto the show. We didn't get to talk to your girl. And you got to talk for fucking 7 minutes. So
the plan came together. It's all.
Why don't you go hop on the fucking phones and fuck that shit up again?
All right.
This is Disco Wow. You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
They know now. I'm up, nigga.
J45, what up, though? I'm kind of excited about this next guest. He's not a typical rapper. Geoff Barrow. You're like, who's that? Well, I'm going to tell you who it is. He's one of the members of Portishead. Portishead is one of the few groups that like I can play on here in the mixes and stuff like that, and people either are familiar with them or they're like, damn, that's dope. What the fuck is that? And we're going to have him on to talk about his music. He's got a new score for Annihilation. What's that chick? She was from the goddamn Professional. Natalie Portman. That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. I'm telling you, man, you start scoring movies, that's where the fucking money is. Cake the fuck up. You don't got to worry about if anybody buys your shit. You fucking make your money like that. And it sets the mood. So we'll talk to him a bit about the movie. Portishead, some of his sampling. He samples a lot of dope shit. And whatever else fucking comes up. That's Geoff Barrow is coming up next. We also Eminem's new video featuring Ed Sheeran. Sheeran. Why does this... Fuck, man. I blow it every fucking time. Sheeran. I really don't know. Guys, you gotta forgive me. I know nothing about pop culture. Ed Sheeran. River. I have a feeling I'm gonna fuck it up again. So just forgive me again ahead of time. I wish I would spell out shit grammatically for me. You know what I'm saying? Like in the fucking
phonically?
Yeah, like in the dictionary. You know the name and then tell me how to fucking say it. So I'm not on there looking like a fucking dumbass. Eminem featuring Ed Sheeran. River. You can see that on Eminem.com or on Vivo. Bam. Em's crushing it. Beyonce, Ed Sheeran. He even shouts me out on a fucking record, which is pretty neat. Pretty neat. Oh, you ain't heard it yet? I'll fucking play it for you. Fucking play it for you. You son of a bitch. I can play it right now. Do I got something? Oh, I got Modest Mouse playing right now. Fucking that's my guy. Fucking. Purchased. Blam. I check this shit out. It's for Chloroseptic. They should have, if they have a video for Chloroseptic, I should probably be in it just since he shouts me out. There's a fucking Geo's co-signing. Geo, what up, man?
What up? Hey, Jude, hey, first of all, you're my motherfucking dog. Real talk, all right? First and foremost. Get that out the way.
Thank you, Geo.
And second, to come and tell you, man, Ed Sheeran, bro, hey, I'm from Chi. I'm from the hood, bro, real talk. But Ed Sheeran's a bad motherfucker, bro. You got to recognize, dog, real talk.
I think Jamie Foxx helped put his ass on.
A lot of people, bro. And not only that, Ed Sheeran good in the hood, bro. Like, I'm not kidding. He's actually good in the hood. He be playing craps 3-4 in the morning, New York and everything, bro.
There it is. See,
I'm gonna holler at you, but hey, I gotta get back to work, dude.
If it wasn't a knock on Ed Sheeran, it's literally my ignorance.
I gotta go.
Bye.
Now I'm getting blue like Kalana Rude Jude.
Yeah, shout out. Rude Jude, I go there.
Still have a few views in common with you, just not you.
Yeah, I'm just dumb. That has nothing to do with the skill level of Ed. I go home and listen to records from the 70s.
You are right. Jamie Foxx helped launch.
Jamie Foxx helped put him on. Chock full of useless information. All right, Geoff Barrow's next. Here, we'll play out of this and go into another song.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
Shay 45, we are here with I'm a fucking fan of you, bro. Geoff Barrow.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, nice for having me in.
For those of you that don't know, you are 1/2 to 1/3 to 1/4 of Portishead, depending on like what's going on with things.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Portishead is, I was saying before you got here, is one of those groups. Like I grew up, man. You know, I could only listen to like hip hop and R&B. Like if you listen to something else, you were looked at suspect.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys, your group was an exception.
It was weird that actually, especially in the States, because you know, we come from Bristol, and you know, it's a pretty vibrant town and stuff. But you know, I mean, my influences were, you know, New York, LA hip hop, so it kind of made sense. And we weren't going to rap, so it made sense with a tradition of kind of singers to work with singers. You know,
what type were you openly accepted? Was I the exception here as a rap guy that really fucked with you, or was rap really fucking with you guys?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, like in the, you know, kind of mid to late 90s, it was just, you know, whether it be RZA sampling us or Missy or...
I think Casual sampled y'all too.
Yeah,
I remember
it was weird. I mean, it was kind of like job done. I wanted to quit after that, because that was kind of... It was like there was nowhere else to go. But it was kind of like the ultimate kind of payment back for the hard work. You know what I mean?
Why do you think there's like a line of British motherfuckers that are able to come over here and cross over authentically in black music? You look at Amy Winehouse. You look at
Tom Jones.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I didn't even know he was British. Fucking Tom Jones.
He's Welsh.
No shit. Who's the big one that's always getting shit on? Adele. You know, she's always singing about heartbreak. Like she's able to cross over too. Why do you think that works so well with British musicians?
I think I'm not sure, because we're all coming from very different angles.
Yeah.
You know, both, you know, Amy Winehouse and Adele kind of came up through the kind of pop thing. They both went to Brit School, which is like Star School.
No shit.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, not putting it down, but they're not like
street motherfuckers.
Well, they might well be, but they kind of they got into the business and were able to kind of get that lift. Do you know what I mean? Where for us, and it wasn't like that.
What was your background like?
Yeah, I mean, pretty straight up. Kind of, my dad's a truck driver. My mum works in a supermarket.
Blue collar.
Yeah, and it was good, and lived in a council house, you know, like state house, and
that's like the projects or some shit.
Yeah, but no, not really, you know, because it ain't the same. You know what I mean? It's nice little towns, and,
right?
You know, there ain't no guns and, you know, whatever. So it's normal really. And then but like everyone else, an awful lot of people just dug electro, Marley Marl, you know, just when it hit, it just you know, Public Enemy, just like. They influenced so many bands in the UK.
No shit.
Yeah, they're huge. Yeah, I mean, like,
is that one of your influences that you would point
huge,
to?
Yeah, Hank Shockley, and I mean the Bomb Squad, and just and you know, all the others. You know what I mean? Like I said, Marley Marl, and but it's, you know, Prince Paul, and
you're responsible for a lot of the beats, right?
Yeah, that's basically what I do.
You got a hell of an ear.
Well, cheers.
You got a hell of an ear. I'm gonna actually play. That's the thing is like, I'll put you there with any fucking hip hop producer. Like your fucking ear is right there. I'm gonna play an Isaac Hayes sample and then play a bit of what you did.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I looped it up.
Yeah, this was off of Black Moses soundtrack, Ike's Rap Part 2. Turn that up.
See,
that double album where he's wearing the...
I guess right now you've got the last laugh.
Was this a song that you were a fan of, or were you digging and just like found it?
No, I was a massive Isaac Hayes fan. Does with the big band is just ridiculous, you know.
I'm gonna play what you guys did with it, which is fucking awesome. And when you work together with your partner, would
But there's three of us. There's me, Beth, the singer, and Adrian, the guitar player.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
I thought it was just y'all two. Excuse my ignorance.
No.
So like when all right, you come with the sample, you're like, all right, man, this is what I got, and then you guys build from there. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, I mean, you know, that was basically I based it on like, you know, when you're into hip hop, you make hip hop tunes. You know what I mean? So it's a guy rapping or someone singing. It's the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
And there was always that problem where it was never singers. It was always too R&B for me in that sense. So I just wanted to get into the raw hip hop stuff, but with a singer, make a song work.
You really made your own lane. You also work with Massive Attack, right?
No, I was the tape op. I delivered tea and coffee.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, that's what I did. Yeah,
that must have been cool.
I didn't really see much what was going on, man.
I know, but like you come up, you're like, hey, now look at me. I'm fucking Portishead.
What happened? No, what happened was that they took me on, you know. So they heard my beats, and then their manager took me on, and that's how I got through, you know.
Well, I'm gonna play. I will play for them what you did with that fucking Isaac Hayes shit, and you're just super well versed. And a lot of this stuff I was hearing post Portishead. I would just fucking be like, oh shit, damn. All right, yeah, he freaked it. He fucking freaked it. Here's what you did. This was Glory Box. Was this the lead single off of?
Yeah, it was one of them. I don't know how it worked over here, but yeah, it was kind of like the.
This was the underwater. Was this the underwater video?
No, that was only you. Yeah,
only you.
That was no sample. See, we did all the beats on that ourselves.
No shit.
Yeah.
Do you prefer doing it without samples or?
Well, what we used to do is just get a band to play stuff, and then we used to cut it to vinyl, and then sample back off the vinyl, leave that in the garden. You know what I mean? For months.
No shit.
Yeah. I mean, basically just screw the vinyl up, you know, and then sample it so it's got all the pops and all that stuff.
So smart. I love hearing how people do it. Here's a Glory Box. Here's a bit of it. We won't play the whole thing, just to give people.
Cool.
Turn that shit up, bro. Well, no, we got to start all over again, man. It needs to be up, man.
It fades in, I think.
Yeah. I'm over here cussing him out. It's my fault. He's been in a mood today. You also sampled Weather Report, which is one of my favorite groups.
Yeah.
Jaco Pastorius, and that was another one that was like, you know, I discovered Weather Report. I really started listening, and I was like, whoa, hey, shit, fucking Portishead.
Yeah, there's a lot that comes out, you know, in the wash.
Now you're doing film scores.
Yeah, very different.
What's that like? What's the approach like for that?
Well, the thing is that, to be honest, I kind of around our second album, I just quit music completely. I just got out of beats and making beats, and it just did my head in, you know, because I was hearing the same samples turn over and over again, and I don't know, commerciality came into everything, and so I just quit, and then I took up the drums again and started making music.
Did you guys have a falling out or anything like that?
No, nothing like that. No, we did a big tour that lasted like a year and a half, and we all got divorced at the end of it. You know,
you're like, okay, we've seen enough of each other.
But not of each other. It was just, you know, our wives and partners.
Yeah,
and we were all just burned out, to be honest. You know.
Now you did how you say Ex Machina?
Yeah,
that was a good ass movie.
Yeah, that was really good. The film I've just done that came out last night,
Annihilation.
Yeah, that's the same director who basically, I've got a partner called Ben, a writing partner, and he's really good at scores, and I do the sounds, and it just works really well. You know what I mean?
I read somewhere that you got fucked over on Spotify, dude.
I think everyone is, isn't they?
I don't know. I don't talk to any artists about Spotify. You got like $5,000 or something for like 30 million fucking spins.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
how are you getting fucked like that?
You can't. I was less complaining about myself. I was just thinking about the people coming up.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I've got a record company and I sign young bands, and it's just like, how are they going to afford the petrol in the Ford to go to the gig if nobody's going to buy their music because it's all free?
It's kind of a good point. Like, right. I'm right there with you. Like, I buy. Back in the day, I was broke. I stole your shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I fucking stole. Napster was a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I don't blame people that do that. I don't blame anybody that like, man, it's free music. I'm going to take it. But the people making millions and billions off it, the Spotify, the people, the labels, they need to address it, basically.
How do you fix that problem?
You just make it more, you know, you make an unhonest business honest, and that's not going to happen, is it?
No, bro.
I'm a dreamer. Sorry, man.
There's more honesty in fucking porn, dude. Like,
yeah.
Music is scummy as shit.
Yeah.
Give me the 1/8 inch jack. I want to talk about that other. Keep on going, dog.
But I mean, things like Spotify. You just got to sell your own music hard at shows, haven't you? You know, you got to.
Do you? Spotify has basically become a platform for you to be able to tour off of, or something like that, huh?
Yeah,
because you're not going to get your money from Spotify.
That's what's supposed to happen. But what happens if you're a young band? You know what I mean? And you ain't making the music that gets on the Sunday chill R&B hit kind of playlist. You know what I mean? If you make weird music like us now coming out, we wouldn't have fitted into any category, right? So we're not going to be on any. You know, I mean, people put us into chilled music, but to me, that was the last thing we wanted to do. You know what I mean?
I used to listen to you on ketamine, my man. I would put you under K music. Here's a weather report sample. This is off the Elegant People.
Yeah, Elegant People. Yeah,
off the Black Market album. This is a fucking, for anybody who's not a fan of Weather Report, you should really just check out their, like, to me, I really love their late 70s, early 80s shit. Jaco Pastorius. Let's load that shit up. You didn't shy away from the dramatic. Like, this is a dramatic sound, you know?
Yeah, it's about, well, it's like with hip-hop tunes, it's just like, whether it be things like, you know, Leaders of the New School or, you know, like I said, Public Enemy or whatever, they were dramatic. You know, it was like, you know, that...
This shit feels even more dramatic than that to me, dude. Like, not even like if there's a drama contest, but like, this is...
Most probably the vocals that's kind of giving you that...
Yeah, but you let it breathe, too. You weren't afraid to let shit breathe.
No, you got to, really.
You're like, fuck that, you're going to hear this.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite album that you guys did?
It's most probably this one. It's most probably the first one. But I mean, we came back. We didn't release an album for 10 years. And when we released Third, it was like, I think people thought like, you know, this is old band from the 90s or whatever. And we released it, and it did, you know, it did it again. You know what I mean? People were digging it. It was a different vibe.
Yeah.
Because it was more like doomy, kind of like, it was like hip hop meets doom kind of rock, and just weird stuff. But it's just where our heads were at that point. You know what I mean? We couldn't repeat ourselves.
Were you nervous that you weren't going to be accepted? Like, oh shit, they're going to want more of the same.
Yeah, and also, you know, you go play in Italy. You know what I mean? And everyone thought Beth was like this sexy girl. So when we went out there like in 2000, it's just like we were just making these noises, you know, these hardcore noises.
Yeah.
And she was singing over it, and they were like, no, we want the sexy music. And it's like, man, it was never sexy in the first place. You just didn't listen properly. I mean,
they had you fucked up.
Yeah, it's just that Italian kind of like sexy girl vibe. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can't. I like an Italian sexy girl vibe too.
Well, yeah, when it works, when it actually is that. But we weren't that. Do you know what I mean? That was the problem.
888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. Geoff Barrow of Portishead, and now you're doing fucking films. You get to meet the movie stars and shit. Did you talk to Natalie Portman when you're like, you did a good job?
No, but I've kind of got to know Oscar Isaac, and he's a dude.
He's a dude. What the fuck does that mean? I don't speak English like that. He's a dude.
He's a dude. He's a lovely bloke. He's just like really, really nice.
My man. I just learned some fucking English slang and shit.
No, but that's Californian, isn't it, dude?
Yeah, but not like that.
Well, what is
like that's
dude?
my dude.
What does a dude mean in your world then?
I don't know, he's just a person. Like that dude over there is a lame. You know,
so he's just a dude.
Yeah.
He's like an anybody dude.
Yeah, he's just an anybody. But you meant it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's that dude.
Yeah, he's a dude. He's I always think as dudes, the guys, you know, walking down the streets being dudey, you know what I mean?
Do you look at yourself as a dude?
No, absolutely. I'm the opposite of a dude, to be honest.
For real?
Yeah, man. I just like, you know, getting fat, 2 kids, and I'm happy.
That's the dude, bro. You're living the dream.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. You don't want to be me, like 40 years old, ducking motherfuckers on Valentine's Day. You know what I mean?
I'm
Jesus
46,
Christ.
mate.
No shit. Fucking A.
You're a youngster.
I'm a young buck. I got plenty of time.
Yeah, you got loads.
I got fucking plenty of time.
Stay off the K, though.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Let's go to Jeremy in St. Louis. Jeremy.
Hey, Jeff.
Big fan, man. I saw you guys in Chicago back in like 2011. Was curious, are you guys going to go on another U.S. tour?
No.
Oh,
shut you the fuck down.
No. We basically we haven't got a record, so we did a load of touring on the last one, and that was 10 years ago, as you know, because you went to that tour. But no, until we got a record, and I'm gonna really kind of rehash.
How long you gotta wait? You could do a legacy tour. You know what I mean? How long you gotta wait for the legacy tour?
I don't know. How long is a legacy?
I don't know, dude. Like everyone's fucking dying quick. So like anybody, I'm going to see everybody now. Like yo, I'm gonna go see Elton John. I'm mad I missed Billy John. Yo, if you're playing, I'm gonna go fucking see you.
I missed a show in the UK actually. It was Roxanne Shante, Big Daddy Kane. It was like, and I missed it, and I just thought, am I going to get to see them again?
That's where I'm feeling.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Now, when it comes to making a song for a movie? How does that's
you
more?
You don't make a song for a
What
movie.
is it? Just like wah, wah.
See, the thing is, you said about like, you like music beats to drop and it to be dramatic.
Yeah.
So that works at the dramatic parts. But what I've had to learn is when people are chatting, you just can't make music that people want to notice. But you still want to make interesting stuff, you know what I mean? Because you just don't want it to sound like a TV movie, you know what I mean? So,
right.
So that's what we do. We like, instead of samples, we just record odd instruments now and treat them like samples, you know?
What's the weirdest thing that you've sampled? You would like fucking throw
like
a penny down a fucking hallway or some shit?
You do that stuff, but we've just done this thing, Annihilation is majority of this thing called the water phone.
What the fuck is a water phone?
It's amazing. And they make them over here.
Is it like cricket? Like a cricket phone?
No, it's like a pan, like a bed pan.
Okay.
Like from the 1800s.
That you piss in?
No, yeah, you do.
Okay.
But you don't. You kind of put water in it, and then it's got about 100 steel rods around the outside.
All right.
And then you pour water in it, and then you play it with a bow, and you would know it from every like decent horror films and things like Lalo Schifrin,
yeah,
with the Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry films. It's that sound. It's amazing.
Now that you're doing fucking movie soundtracks, are there certain guys that you look out for? Like I love Giorgio Moroder, like that's my fucking dude. Like,
John Carpenter, man. I mean, Carpenter. I mean, he influenced so much hip hop, didn't he?
He was sampled a bunch, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Mobb Deep used him, maybe. I'm just going off the top of my head here, but yeah.
He was just raw. He was like as raw as any kind of hip hop producer, I believe, anyway. Because like Assault on Precinct 13 as a track, check it out because you just go, that is just mean. Because he only had like 4 synths going.
Yeah.
So he didn't have an orchestra. So he had to get all the emotion down in his heavyweight. You listen to it, it's just.
Do you feel like sometimes less is more when you have less instruments? You're forced to do more with it.
Absolutely, you've got to know what that note is. If you've got 4 notes to do it. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
G Money, South Kakalaki, what up, man?
Hey, what's good, man? What's good, man? I just wanted to say, man, I'm a big fan, both of you guys, but the Sour Times was our joint back in the day. The DJs here were big on it, and we loved the UK guys, the way they did their samples and how they took it to another direction compared to some of the guys, here in the States. But we were big on the trip-hop thing, too, like with Tricky, Massive Attack, and you guys and all that stuff. So we were up on all that stuff, Ninja Tunes and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Tricky's been living in New York for a fair time, you know what I mean? But we worked back in the early days, and there was a lot made of the Bristol sound, this kind of Bristol thing. And we knew each other, but it was more of a competition, really. I mean, it's like, I suppose, what it was like with crews, you know what I mean? They all want to outdo each other,
What was that? What was that big, massive? It was a Dewdrop or
Teardrop.
Teardrop.
Yeah.
Like when you hear Teardrop, was you like, all right, bro? Like,
yeah, fuck. Fight's on.
Yeah, because that song's a motherfucker, bro. You hear that, you're like, all right, hold up, man.
Yeah,
Let me handle this.
But there's
shit.
a guy called DJ Mushroom, and he's the main guy, and he left Massive Attack many, many years ago. But his beats are ridiculous. I mean, I've never got anywhere near him,
G Money, like you said, you were a DJ down in South Carolina. How would you would mix the fucking Portishead right in with the hip hop, right?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I had a radio show, and that's what I did. I played a lot of the hip hop, played a lot of acid jazz, played a lot of trip hop too. So I would mix all that in with the underground hip hop that never got played on the regular radio.
Word. Yeah, it's all the
Absolutely.
song. I'm gonna play a bit of Sour Times so people know what he's referring to. Portishead, his new movie Annihilation is out. Is it out February 23rd?
23rd, yeah.
What's it like going to movie fucking openings, man?
It was mental last night, actually. It was because it was all amazing women. Tessa Thompson, Gina Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like, and it was brilliant. You know, just like they're the main characters in the movie. You know what I mean?
What's the premise of the movie?
Oh, it's pretty dark. So where do I start? Basically, he's got 5 minutes. There you go.
Thanks for giving me the heads up. I was gonna keep you here for another fucking 20. All right, you got to go in 5 minutes. Fuck.
Anyway, it's a heavyweight science fiction film, but it's based in Florida or wherever it is.
You know what the thing about Ex Machina? I'm like, where's that bitch gonna get a battery from? Like when she's gonna run out of juice.
No, but she's brighter than that. Once she gets out there, all she's got to do, she can make one within seconds.
I guess you're right. I was like, she's gonna need a plug.
I'll tell Alex, the director, that tonight.
Tell him that you got a couple notes for him from Jude.
Yeah, he doesn't listen to notes well.
We'll end with.
That's why he's got a limited release.
We'll end with Teresa in Houston. Go ahead, Teresa.
Hi. I just want to say hi. I'm a big fan.
Thanks.
And my favorite song is Roads, actually.
Yeah.
Look at that. Here, I'll play a bit of Rhodes. And a lot of dummy references on this one. Like Portishead was no slouch, guys. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you guys have a great, unique sound. I heard a sample once where y'all were trying to do something with a machine gun or make a sound or a note of some sort.
That's on the third album. Yeah, that's the kind of heavy hitter on the third album, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. That's kind of
it's amazing. I think.
It was me trying to do kind of sucker MCs, you know, like, or, you know, something just raw beats. You know what I mean? Just vocal and raw beats. You know.
Yeah. I think you guys are doing an amazing job. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Here's a bit of Rhodes.
Okay.
We'll end with this. I appreciate you coming by here and explaining the songs and stuff like that.
I'll come back again when I'm back over. You know
fucking
what I mean?
Door is open. You know what I'd love? Why don't you put together your top 5 rap songs while you fuck with them, and we can
all right.
We can go over that shit. We'll talk about some of your favorites.
Yeah. No, I'd love to. Yeah.
Geoff Barrow.
Don't get much chance to kind of talk about hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Now you got the hip hop shit. You got the fucking in. The movie Annihilation out February 23rd. Geoff Barrow. You can grab Portishead shit. You're on a bunch of remixes. Google him, y'all. He's the shit. All right, let's play a bit of the movie to get him hyped up.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
Shade 45 all the way live. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Hope you're having a good one. Hope if you got a loved one, I hope you're gonna have a good time with them this evening. Treat them right. Treat each other right. Enjoy each other's company. Have a nice little meal. Beat the brakes off that pussy. Ride the skin off that dick. I don't know what else to say. Matt suggests that you fuck first and you eat later. That is the Judy special. Fuck first, eat later. Work up that appetite. You don't want to be stroking with a fucking loaf of bread in your stomach. It's all that pasta, breathing garlic breath all over them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just go nuts. Then you go to dinner. Then you come back and have a second round. Just a real lazy second round. Lethargic. Give her some of that lethargic dick. Ugh. It's Valentine's Day. And if you don't have a special someone, don't you let that discourage you. You go hang out with your friends and I don't know. Drink lonely. That's what I'll be doing. I don't have a date. I'm going to be getting faded. I got a date with drugs. Drugs won't leave me. Did you miss any of the show? Go on demand, Sirius.com/on-demand. You got nothing to do. You haven't read my book yet? Go to Amazon. You can get it on Kindle for $2 fucking dollars. You cheap bastard. That'll help. Yo, you read that book, you'll feel better about your life. Pronto. I promise you that. My White People Wednesday memes are fucking crazy. One more Jude on Instagram. And then if you need to get to me, Rude_Jude. That's it. Play some music. We'll be back.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
Looks like you can die from a broken heart. It's called Takotsubo cardiomyopathy.
Damn, the heart is steep.
And what happens is...
Happy Valentine's, yo. You can die from a fucking broken heart. You seen that shit? You see that shit with old people, man. Like their loved one dies and then they just, boom, fucking done. Done.
What happens is acute stress brings on this condition, and the heart is weakened, it enlarges a bit, and then it feels like a heart attack, chest pains.
Damn. It's fucking deep. Aren't you glad you're built like a robot?
Yes.
You'll never die from a broken heart.
Not of that.
Liver might fucking give out, but heart is fine. Heart is fine.
This lady, I lived with her for like 4 or 5 years. One day she said, "Hey, can you move out?" And I said, "Sure. No problem. I'm gone."
No biggie.
Yeah, I'm out.
I find it more hard to, I just find it hard to believe that you would leave that easily. It seems like something you're really bad at doing. You still at the gay guy's house?
Yes, I'm splitting it a little bit here and there.
Thought so.
She made it very easy, though. She was involved with another guy towards the tail end, and it was
so
living hell.
He needed to move in, and you needed to leave.
To go.
It was going to be a little awkward. Just boom, 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 boom. You just hear him pounding it out. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Oh,
that was insanity.
Guys, can you keep it down out there? Yeah. Oh boy. Did you ever jerk off to the sound of them fucking?
Thankfully, there was no sex in the apartment. Maybe out in the car or something.
Buddy.
It was unpleasant.
Man, that's tough. How long ago was that?
Dark days.
Fuck yeah.
You know, what was it 8 years ago?
Damn, I have a broken heart. That's some heavy shit, bro. I had a broken heart. I don't feel like dying, but I feel like dying. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like I was gonna die, but I felt like dying. Like, this sucks. This fucking blows.
How long ago was that?
It's fucking my last breakup. I wrote 2 books about the fucking shit. That's how you just take the negative, turn it into a positive. Boom. That's what I do. I'm a lemonade maker. I make the fuck out of lemonade. I got a lemonade stand, my man.
Well, did you go on a bender, make it worse? Sort of wallow
all I
in it
do
for
is
a
go
while?
on benders. That's kind of my deal. Judy Bender. Judy Fastbender. Fucking crush that shit. So yeah, if someone breaks up with you and you're feeling fucked up, take good care of yourself. Is there anything you can do to help? Like,
You go to the hospital. It's a problem. I mean, you need to take care of it. I mean, if you feel like you're having a heart attack because you've just suddenly been broken up with, your girlfriend dies, you should go to the hospital.
Go handle that shit. It's not you being a bitch. There might be some real shit in there. Who the fuck knows? It's crazy. All right. What else?
This lady, she was thrown off of a Delta flight.
Oh, but I love people. I love these getting thrown off of airplane fucking stories. You know what the problem is? We're too far away from 9/11. Yo, remember 9/11? After that shit happened?
Yes, I do.
You went on there and you fucking acted right. You did not play on an airplane. There was no fucking acting up on an airplane. Like, yo, you see a motherfucker that looks suspect, you sitting diagonal behind him with a can of Coke ready to bust him in the head. Like, you did not act a fucking fool. Now we're like 15, 16, 17 years out. Motherfuckers forgot, bro. They be wilding out on airplanes all over again.
What happened to the air marshals? I would love to see one.
Bro, they used to be on there strapped, right? They didn't play that shit. They were like, nah, bro. Ain't gonna be no box cutters today, my man. Ain't no box cutters today.
So, but this lady who doesn't have a name in the story, she was upset for whatever reason because she had to sit in the back of the plane, and we don't see that build up. And then she was also upset. The lady who's filming has a little kid. And the little kid's crying.
Oh, get your... Wait, so she would rather fucking... Let me just get this straight. She would rather, like, film a woman being upset about her crying child than get her kid to stop crying? I'm just trying to get on the same page here.
Well, you don't hear the kid crying, so at some
not
point,
that bad.
She took care of it, and now she's on to...
I gotta tell you, when I see if someone sits next to me, I fly Delta for this reason, because I'm like a gold and platinum member, and they put me way up in the front, away from fucking children, because fuck children. They're fucking annoying. They kick the fuck out of your seat. They're loud as shit. Shout out to the parents that just fucking have them watching a fucking iPad with all the sound up. Because I need to hear where Dora's going. Like, where the fuck she's exploring. Wonder where Dora's at today. Fuck that shit, dude. And fuck you to the guy that leans all the way back in the chair. Just because you can doesn't mean you have to, man. Feel like I'm giving a shampoo at some fucking fancy place. You know what I mean? Guy's head's all in my chin.
I'm sure you recline a little bit, though.
I recline a bit, but it's like I don't fucking lean it all the way back because I realize that there are people behind me, and they might want to watch the fucking a movie. Let's see this woman wilding out.
This is when things escalated, and she is about to get thrown off.
Governor, can I sit somewhere else? I'll go back to my dinner. I'm not sitting here crying.
He's not going to cry the whole time.
We can put you on the next flight. What? We can put you on the next flight. No, I can't. I have to. Then you'll sit right here and listen.
Damn, she mad.
What's your name? Right here. What's your name? Tabitha 9766. Thank you, Tabitha. You may not have a job tomorrow. I want to say.
You may not have a job.
I can't. I can't, Tabitha. I have to. I apologize. Please, no. I apologize. All right. I apologize. I have to be in this fight. Thank you, Tabitha. She was screaming at the video. I'm not screaming. I'll be quiet now, please. Hey, I'm sorry. I was really stressed
Showed her out, huh?
Please, Tabitha. Thank you.
Oh, you went from fucking like you may not have a job to begging. That was a weird one because look, like let's be real, they're not even in the same fucking 3 seats.
Yeah.
Look, man. She obviously was fucking aggro. It sucks sitting in the back.
Why?
Because you're right next to the fucking toilets. They put all the fucking kids back there. I used to fly MTA or some shit, like some shitbox airline to Chicago. And it felt like I was in Tijuana. Like, it was just the worst. It was the fucking worst. And they even had it set up where, like, the seats face each other on some of the... So now you got to, like, sit across from some dude. Like, you're pretending not to look at somebody for fucking 4 hours and fucking kids are screaming. Motherfuckers, like, their luggage is straight up a fucking garbage bag with duct tape. Like, that's how budget it is. It's like, damn, dude, really? You just duct taped a garbage bag and you just crew. That's what I'm with. Like, I'm not holding it against them, but I'm just describing a brand of person that I'm gonna be dealing with on the fucking flight.
Come on,
bringing a full meal, smells like onions and shit. Oh, it's the worst.
But is that true?
The fucking pits.
Is that true? The back of the plane is the real.
Like, I would know, and then you last off too. And usually that means you're the last on, and there's less overhead space.
These things just never occur to me.
Because you're a loser, John, and you don't travel.
I'm a man of the people.
You're not a man of the people.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
De facto, you're a man of the fucking people because you don't strive for excellence.
I do strive, but at this point in time, I'm a bit of a bottom feeder. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Like, let's be real, John.
Right.
Like, you're a man of the people. I would be bummed to sit next to you. Like, I would not be stoked to see your fucking dressing like a goddamn bum and the zip-aways and a fucking 70s shirt.
I look
sure
fine
you
on
smell
public.
of fucking cigarettes and cheap whiskey. Tell me some weird, I don't know, whatever the fuck what do you talk about in public? What do you talk about with people?
Depends what they want to talk about.
Nah.
I mean, it depends. So the other
Nah.
night at the bar, the guy wanted to talk about the Olympics. So we got the Olympics for a bit.
There you go.
See?
All right.
Took care of him.
There you go. Kim Jong-un's sister. She's great, right? Fucking great. Fucking communist country sister. Charge of murdering millions of people. She's great. Love her.
Touched on that.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Hey, you got to keep the conversation going. Keep it mellow.
She really won the battle of diplomacy, did she not?
Just keep feeding them lines. Keep
I already
going.
know you, bro. I already know you, John. I already know you.
I get a
Just plug in CNN and that's you. Blah, blah, fucking blah, blah, blah.
I've got some good stories in my back pocket.
I'm sure you do. And one time I got kicked out of one time my girlfriend fucked some guy in front of me.
See, that does not come up. That does not come up.
Look, man, it's like, look, I understand her frustration, but like, that's where you got put. Fucking take a Xanax, try to knock yourself out, deal with it. They hadn't even got off the fucking, like, yo, the kid could have been crying that long. They hadn't even gotten off the fucking, the fucking tarmac yet. Like, they're just chilling.
Yeah, and getting thrown off the plane is a real thing. This will happen if you screw
Yeah, you
around.
start yelling about someone's job.
Beat it.
You want to have a power struggle with a fucking stewardess? They'll kick you the fuck off. Shout out to, and I have flight attendants that listen. Like, shout out to the flight attendants. But like, yo, dude, it's not the best job ever, and they got to fucking deal with assholes and bring people fucking drinks and let me get more ice and I'm cold. You don't have another pillow and this, that, and the third. You're basically like a waitress that doesn't get tipped, that gets kind of shit on. So the one bit of power that you can flex, like if someone's gonna fucking come at you sideways, you think they're gonna be the bigger person? Like, I'll let that slide. Nope. They're like, yeah, bitch, this is what I've been waiting for. And they fucking kick you off and then go in the back and play Bejeweled Blitz or some shit, whatever the fuck they do with their time.
And this video will live on forever, haunting this lady.
You saw, she flipped quick than a motherfucker. Claudia, I'm sorry, Claudia. I'm sorry.
Just playing
Sorry.
around.
I was just kidding. Take it back, Claudia.
It's been viewed by 1.1 million people.
Damn, man, going out like a bitch like that. She should have went out on her shield. You know what I mean? She should have been like, yeah, bitch, yeah, fuck it, yeah, fuck it, yeah, fuck you, bitch, fuck your ugly ass kid, fuck you, air waitress, I'm out this bitch, like, just fucking burnt that shit down, lit a cigarette, like, fuck it, I'm out. She fucking, sorry, Claudia, sorry.
Didn't work.
I've seen motherfuckers come on the flight and lace the fucking flight attendants. Here, man, here's some candy, da-da-da. I thought you guys would like that. Smart, dude. Smart. They take care of you, man.
Yeah, one of the articles.
It's a tough job, man. The job's hard on you, man. It's a tough job.
One of the articles we read recently about that, the stewardess or flight attendant suggested you carry on a gift card for Starbucks. Just bribe them, and they'll take care of you.
Yeah. I do that shit. I haven't done it in a while, but yeah, I used to do that shit all the time. Like, here, boom, boom, boom,
Yeah, but
boom.
how do you bring that up? That's the one thing
I'll just give them. I'll give them a little stack of nice candies or some shit like that. Here's some candies for the flight, like some fancy shit that you picked up in the airport. I just want to make sure I got my water filled. I don't want to deal with shit. It's worth me dropping $10 to have a decent experience.
But that's not awkward. You say, "Here's a little gift for you, person I don't know." And
Yeah.
then,
Thanks for what you do. Appreciate you. Thought you might like this.
Huh.
Yo, dude, it's all about greasing the wheels. We're all working together. If half of life is about just getting along, fucking relationships. So like little shit like that, just fucking do it. I don't do it every time because sometimes I don't give a fuck. But like if I know I'm gonna be on a long flight and I'm thinking of it, yeah, I'll fucking do it. And I've seen other people do it, and I've seen them getting taken care of.
I will try that.
On the bus? When you go on the bus?
I'm very
You're like,
nice to those people. I really am.
Here's a coupon for Del Taco. I thought you might like this.
Hey,
buy one taco, get one free.
I'll throw
it's
'em a-
up to a $3 value, and I think you might like this, bus driver.
Yeah, I say hello, throw them a thank you.
There you go. They must know you by now, right?
Some do, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you they do.
Yeah, little fist
Dirty
bump now and
John. There's Dirty John. Hey, you're not wearing the slave shoes today, John.
I'm
Congratulations. Look at you. That's what the bus driver would say, not me.
Oh, I see.
Not me, John. All right, what else?
So there is this private eye that is doing time now. You may recognize his name, Anthony Pellicano. He is a Hollywood fixer.
Why is it always got to be like some WAP, huh? Why is it always got to be my people? Anthony Pellicano. Fucking some greasy WAP. Jesus Christ.
He is somebody who worked for people like Tom Cruise, Sylvester Stallone, Roseanne Barr, Gary Shandling.
The fixer.
Yeah.
He's the fixer. Yep. Making shit happen.
And now he is about to get out in about a year.
Okay.
And he was just involved with wiretapping and intimidation scandals. He was
my man.
A rough guy.
Yeah.
But now he's doing an interview, and he's saying that he's got a lot of dirt. And
on who?
On Michael Jackson specifically. He doesn't say exactly what it is, just saying that.
I got some ideas.
Well, he's saying the behavior is even darker than the alleged molestation ideas.
How's it get darker than fucking with children?
I don't know.
Damn. Part of me is kind of curious, and then the other part of me is like, just let the dead rest, dude. Just let them rest. I don't know what he did. That being said, I would never in a zillion years let any loved one that was under the age of 20 go stay the night at Michael Jackson's house.
Oh, hell no.
No. Not a chance. No. Not in a million years. And all those people that are like, oh, Mike can't do it. I'll be like, send your kid over to the crib. Put your money where your mouth is. Send your kid over. Send your 11-year-old son over there and see how that works out. You saw Corey Feldman. He flipped that motherfucker so much he started wearing a hat.
He's damaged.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah.
Got some things going on.
He started wearing a allegedly or whatever. You know, I'll just throw allegedly in there, but yeah. And the worst part is he's stuck in the fucking. He's not even like Thriller Mike. He's Bad Mike, which is much cornier than Thriller Mike. Thriller Mike and Off the Wall Mike was the shit. Fucking Bad Mike, ugh, with the fedora and the perm, yeesh, the fucking nose job. Boy, oh boy.
So he's saying that a lot of people are quaking that I'm going to disclose lots of things when I get out.
Yeah, you probably are. You're probably coming out. You need some money.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, bro, you need money.
So he's hoping, I guess, people will pay him off.
Oh, he's hoping someone will pay him to not talk.
Right. Or if he really wants to write a book or something, I guess he could make some money. But
damn. Well, we need to talk to him.
Well, yeah.
Fucking A. We had the doctor on. Remember we had the fucking Michael Jackson's doctor on?
Yes.
That guy was pretty scummy.
Something was wrong with him.
All these sycophants. All right. Well, so he's not saying he's not saying anything. He's just saying, I got dirt on Mike. It's going to be darker.
But this is the kind of stuff that he used to do in the past. There was some reporter with the LA Times that he intimidated by. Oh, looks like the reporter found a bullet hole through her windshield and a dead fish with a rose in its mouth with the word stop scrawled on a cardboard sign. Wow.
Fucking A. A dead fish with the rose in his mouth and a word stop?
And they shot the car. There's a bullet hole in the windshield.
I'd chill the fuck out. Come out to dead animals and fucking floral arrangements. I don't want shit to do with that. I'm like, you know what? Huh.
And at the time, she was working on a story about Steven Seagal and his ties to the mafia.
That kind of, it's one of those deals where it kind of, you don't need it. You don't need to know any. Let me see if someone's tied to the mafia, and then there's like a dead fish in my car. Well, clearly, they're tied to the fucking mafia. That is an answer that they're. And I would probably chill out. I'd be like, all right, that was cool. That was good.
Anthony Pellicano.
Anthony Pellicano. It's my people, y'all. What else? Is that it?
I can tell you briefly about some scientists, some physicists who are worried about aliens sending a message. They thought about this, and they're saying that the safest thing to do would be to not even read it.
I mean, shit, they might have sent us a message already.
And the Illuminati are keeping it from us?
I don't know, man. People mail me shit all the time. I pretend like I don't get it.
What?
Yeah. I'll be like, didn't get that one. Prove it.
Oh,
you know what I mean? What do they think will happen if, like, one, let's say, how do we understand? How can you even decipher alien? Like, how does one fucking figure out what the fuck alien language is?
Well, that'd be the problem. Perhaps they're going to send some sort of code that turns into this AI monster and kills us all.
Damn,
that'd
son.
be a problem. But then this is a thought, they could run it on the moon and then have, as they put it here, important people go up there to play with the message. But that wouldn't work.
Them motherfuckers high as hell. Yo, they was high as hell on the couch coming up with this shit. They ran out of shit to watch on Netflix. Just hide in the motherfucker, started fucking thinking about if aliens send some messages.
What do you do?
I'll probably hear them out. I'm like, what do you need, bro? Because if you think about it like this, if they had the fucking technology to come over here, come up with some code that can create AI to fuck everybody up, couldn't they just fuck everybody up?
It'd be cheaper to do it this way.
I know,
Just
like,
send the message.
I'm just saying. Yeah, all right, it might be more cost effective to kill us, but they could still come kill us. Like, if they're fucking operating on that level, it's a wrap. Unless water kills them, like in that movie Signs. Swing. Remember, he just swing. M. Night Shyamalan. I think that was his last good movie he made. Unbreakable was a piece of shit. Just saying. I liked Unbreakable. Well, you're stupid.
And they're also worried that people would freak out if they said that, okay, we're about to destroy your son, so time's
Yo,
up.
bro, they literally, like, during everyone was all freaked out about Trump and shit, they literally, like, that week was like, we've had contact with aliens, and nobody batted an eye because they were so fucking freaked out about, like, can you imagine? Go look on the news cycle. They're literally like, hey, by the way, aliens have been here before. And no one was like, what the fuck? Nobody. They're like, how many scoops of ice cream did Trump have? Like, yo, dude. Literally, it was like, yo, hey, by the way, aliens been up in this bitch. Like, whoa. That's something to talk about. I just find that a bit of, I figured that shit. I figured aliens have been here, but like, when the government's like, yeah, we had aliens up in this bitch.
Yeah, but I read that story. They didn't say that exactly.
What'd they say?
Oh, well, first of all, that was around the time they were releasing the footage of those pilots who saw the UFOs.
The squiggly boys.
And they were just saying that some credible people had some experiences, but they're not saying, okay, we've had a meeting with the ET. I don't want to ruin it for you, but, I mean, that would be fucking
Ain't that
huge.
enough, though? Ain't that enough? Ain't that enough? Like, yo, man, motherfuckers that aren't assholes have seen some wild-ass shit.
Yeah.
I think there's aliens.
Yeah, really? You think aliens have visited the planet?
Probably shit. I don't know if they fuck with the Assyrian, was it the Assyrians or whatever the fuck they were? Not the Assyrians. You remember the motherfuckers from way back in the day? Like before the Egyptians?
Okay.
Sumerians. Yeah, not the Assyrians. Those are the guys that are leaving their country. But the Sumerians, yeah, I don't know if they like came down and fucked with the Sumerians and taught them how to math, but like fucking, I bet you they've been up in this bitch. Bro, the world, the universe is a big place that's been around a long fucking time. Hey.
Would you get freaked out if they said that they're going to kill the sun? Would you be one of the people running the streets?
If they said they was going to kill the sun?
Right.
Oh, well. The fuck I'm going to do?
Too, like, shit.
I mean, look, I don't even get upset about global warming. I'm like, I get a boat. Fuck it. Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to fucking do? I got other shit I can get upset about that I can actually control. What the fuck aliens going to fucking kill the sun? What am I going to do? Come out there with a pistol? Come out there with a pistol. Don't kill the son. Just chill out. Don't do that. They fucked me up, man. They hit me with some laser beam, it'd be a wrap. Or they do some weird mind shit. They do just think at me. They just think at me and then cook me. Be out there with a fucking desert. Nothing. I'm not going up against no fucking alien. If they were able to drive all the way here from another place, it's a wrap. It's done. You done. How did we get here?
What?
I'm not fighting an alien, John. That was the news. He said if aliens send us a message, it might fuck things up. No, what? Really? Scientist, thanks. Thanks, science. I think I should be a scientist. All the science shit you tell me is just ridiculous.
Well, this one guy calls himself an independent scientist. So
he's one of them independent scientists? Yeah, I met a couple of those. They work at Starbucks and live in their mom's basement. That was my cousin, man. He was like a fucking, he was a mason. All the motherfuckers were like baristas. I'm like, how the fuck y'all masons? You make coffee, bro. Like, how you running shit? You run the espresso machine. You ain't no mason. Independent scientist, my motherfucking ass. John, do me a favor. Don't read me any more articles from independent scientists.
Well, he's got a partner who's a real physicist.
I.e. fucking guy with a bunch of karma on Reddit.
Paper looks impressive.
Fuck out of here. That was the news, y'all.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
Guys. Oh, look at that. I'm getting a fucking... Lola. Shout out to you, Lola. Happy Valentine's Day to you, girl. Eminem has a new video featuring Ed Sheeran. Did I say it right? Sheeran? Sheeran. Fuck, I'm a dumbass. Ed, I'm sorry. It's not you, it's me. I don't pay attention to pop culture, but I heard you're really fucking big. He's like, he won a bunch of Grammys and shit, right? God, I'm a fucking moron. Well, Eminem's not a moron. He's doing a song with him called River. The video's out. You can see it on Eminem.com or Vivo. Follow Eminem on everything at Eminem on all socials. And be sure to check out the brand new video, River, with Eminem and Ed. I want to thank Geoff Barrow of Portishead came by. Thanks to Jeff. On the phones is Keenan. Alex and John produce the show. Chris is on the boards. My name is Jude Anthony Angelini. You can follow me at One More Jude on Instagram, and Twitter is Rude_Jude. All Out Show at All Out Show on everything. Listen on demand. Get the fucking app. Have a great Valentine's, and we will be with you tomorrow.